Have you ever thought you were making a healthy choice only to find out you were unknowingly sabotaging it? That was me, one chilly Sunday morning, sipping tea with my friend Dorothy in her cozy kitchen. She's 72, spry as ever, and loves her weekly bridge games. Over a plate of scones, she dropped a bombshell that flipped my avocado obsession upside down. "You know what I learned about avocados?" she said, her eyes twinkling. "They're fantastic for your heart until you mess them up with the wrong pairings." I chuckled, thinking she was being dramatic. But she wasn't. Dorothy used to slather her avocado toast with cheese and bacon, convinced it was a health win. Then her doctor explained why her cholesterol was creeping up and her stomach felt off. It wasn't the avocado, it was how she was eating it. That moment was a wake-up call. We've all been tripping over this superfood without realizing it. This video is about those mistakes. Comment your age right now if you've ever been fooled by healthy labels. Let's see how many of us are in the same boat. If you've ever dealt with bloating, high cholesterol, or felt like you're healthy, eating wasn't paying off, stick with me. What I'm about to share could change not just how you eat avocados, but how you feel every single day. Here's a question. Would you believe the way you prep your avocado could be working against you? If you're serious about your health, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. We're diving into truths no one else is talking about. Are you ready to rethink your avocado game? Drop a 1 in the comments if you're with me, or a 0 if you're skeptical. If you're facing any health issues, share them below. We'll do our best to answer thoughtfully. Let's dive in. What's coming next is 10 times more dangerous than you think. The hidden ways we're ruining avocado's power. The avocado misstep, why we eat it wrong. When you think of avocados, what pops into your head? For many, it's that creamy green goodness. Maybe mashed on toast, tossed in a salad, or blended into a smoothie. It's marketed as a health food superstar, packed with heart-healthy fats, fiber, and potassium. But here's where we've gone wrong. Not every way we eat avocados plays nice with our bodies. Some habits, when paired with avocados, can cancel out their benefits, mess with your digestion, or even spike your blood pressure. Let me tell you a story. Type 8 in the comments if this sounds familiar already. Last fall, I attended a community health talk, and the speaker, a seasoned nutritionist named Dr. Susan Hayes, asked the crowd, "What's the one food you love but might be eating all wrong?" Hands went up. Peanut butter with jelly, cereal with sugar. She shook her head and said, "Avocados." The room went silent. She explained that avocados are a nutritional gem because of their monounsaturated fats, but we've been taught to pile on toppings that undo their magic. Marketing hypes up cheesy dips, sugary spreads, and meaty combos as healthy, but some of these pairings are silently working against us. Avocados don't need a fancy ad campaign. They're already a powerhouse. But eat them the wrong way and you're tossing their potential out the window. Let's break down the 8 dangerous mistakes you should never make with avocados and why. Starting with the biggest culprit. Don't go anywhere. Mistake number 2 is happening in most kitchens, and it's wreaking havoc on hearts everywhere. Pause and do this quick test. Think about your last avocado dish. What did you add? Comment it below. Mistake number 1, eating too much. The calorie trap. Picture your morning. A big bowl of guacamole or a whole avocado on toast, thinking it's a health slam dunk. But here's the catch. Avocados are calorie-dense, packing about 230 calories per fruit. Overdo it, and your healthy snack becomes a weight gain trap. Dorothy made this mistake for years. She'd eat a whole avocado with chips, believing she was fueling her body, only to feel sluggish and notice her waistband tightening. Her doctor explained why. The fats in avocados are healthy, but eating too much overwhelms your body's ability to burn them efficiently. Rate your weight control from 1 to 10 in the comments, and share if you've noticed unexpected pounds creeping on. A 2022 study in the Journal of the American Heart Association with over 100,000 adults found that eating more than half an avocado daily can negate its weight management benefits, like its fiber that keeps you full. Think of it like overfilling a gas tank, too much, and it spills over, causing problems. Instead, stick to a quarter or half an avocado per serving. Pair it with low-calorie veggies like cucumber or celery for bulk without the calorie bomb. Let's dig deeper. Avocados are rich in oleic acid, a monounsaturated fat that lowers bad cholesterol and supports heart health. This fat releases energy slowly, keeping you satisfied. But for seniors who are less active, eating whole avocados daily can pile on calories, leading to weight gain that stresses joints and raises heart risks. Dorothy, who loves her daily walks, found the extra weight slowed her down. After cutting back to half an avocado a few times a week, she felt lighter and even lowered her blood pressure slightly. If you're guilty of overindulging, don't stress. Just portion smartly. Your body will thank you. Coming up in 60 seconds, a pairing that's secretly overloading your kidneys. Stay tuned. Mistake number 2, pairing with high-potassium foods. The kidney overload, bananas, tomatoes, or sweet. Potatoes seem like perfect avocado partners, nutrient-packed and delicious. But for many, especially seniors, combining these high-potassium foods with avocados can throw your system out of whack. Dorothy's cousin George loved avocado banana smoothies, only to deal with fatigue and heart palpitations later. Why? Avocados are already potassium powerhouses, and piling on more from foods like bananas can overload your kidneys, causing fluid retention or irregular heartbeats, especially if your kidneys aren't as strong as they used to be. Hit save on this video if you've got kidney concerns. You'll want to revisit this. A 2021 National Kidney Foundation report showed that 72% of seniors with chronic kidney disease had elevated potassium levels when pairing avocados with high-potassium foods, disrupting electrolyte balance. It's like overwatering a plant. The roots can't handle it, and the whole system suffers. If you love fruit with your avocado, go for low-potassium options like berries or apples. They add sweetness without taxing your kidneys. Let's break it down. Avocados have about 485 mg of potassium per half fruit, while bananas add another 400 mg. Together, they can push potassium levels too high, leading to hyperkalemia, which mimics heart issues and causes tiredness. George, a retired carpenter in his late 60s, thought he was boosting his energy, but he was stressing his kidneys. Switching to raspberries, which are low in potassium but high in antioxidants, cleared his fatigue. Raspberries also add fiber, supporting digestion. So, next time you're blending a smoothie, choose wisely. Your kidneys are delicate machines and avocados should support them, not strain them. Comment kidney check if potassium-rich foods have ever caused you trouble. Mistake number 3, ignoring medication interactions. The blood thinner clash. In the quest for health, some of us eat avocados while on meds like warfarin without thinking. Twice. Dorothy's neighbor, Ruth, did this, assuming avocados were safe. But she started noticing more bruising, and her blood tests were off. The problem? Avocados are rich in vitamin K, which can interfere with blood thinners, reducing their effectiveness and raising clot risks. A 2024 American Geriatric Society study linked this interaction to a 38% higher clot risk in seniors on warfarin, like those with atrial fibrillation. Like this video, if you've ever tried a health hack that backfired, this clash doesn't affect everyone, but it can disrupt blood flow, increasing stroke risk. If you're on blood thinners, talk to your doctor before eating avocados regularly. They may adjust your dose. Let's unpack this. Vitamin K in avocados helps blood clot normally, but blood thinners like warfarin work to prevent clots. Eating. Avocados inconsistently is fine, but daily without monitoring is like throwing sand in a clock. It jams the works. Ruth, a retired librarian, was on warfarin after a heart procedure. Her avocado toast habit threw off her INR levels, causing worry. After spacing out avocados and adding low vitamin K greens like spinach, her levels stabilized. If you're on meds, check with your doctor. A small tweak can keep avocados safe. What's next is 10 times worse for your gut. Don't click away. Mistake. For 4, pairing with dairy, the digestion disruptor. Avocado with cheese or yogurt in dips or salads is trendy. Think creamy, dreamy combos. But pairing avocados with dairy can backfire. Dorothy's husband, Ed, loved his avocado cheese quesadillas, only to deal with bloating and cramps afterward. Why? Dairy's lactose clashes with avocado's fats, slowing digestion and causing gas, especially for seniors with lower lactase enzyme levels. Pause and rate your digestion from 1 to 10 in the comments. A 2022 University of California study found a 59% increase in gut discomfort when dairy is paired with avocados, disrupting the fruit's fiber benefits and gut-friendly fats. It's like mixing oil and water. They don't blend smoothly. Instead, pair avocados with non-dairy options like tahini or almond butter. They enhance the creamy texture without upsetting your stomach. Here's why. Lactose in dairy ferments in the gut, producing gas, while avocado's fats slow digestion further, creating a traffic jam. Ed, a former bus driver, saw his bloating vanish after swapping cheese for hummus in his avocado dips. Non-dairy options provide complementary nutrients, like sesame's calcium, that work with avocado's potassium for bone health. For vegans, coconut yogurt is a great swap. This shift not only boosts digestion, but reduces gut inflammation. The next mistake is draining your energy faster than you think. Mistake number 5, pairing with sugary toppings. The blood sugar spike, honey or jam. On avocado toast sounds harmless, but sugary toppings are a bad match. Dorothy's niece, Linda, loved drizzling maple syrup on her avocado, thinking it was a balanced breakfast, but she'd feel jittery and hungry soon after. Type energy crash if this sounds like your mornings. Sugary toppings are high in simple carbs, which spike blood sugar, overwhelming avocados' slow-digesting fats. A 2023 Frontiers in Nutrition study confirmed that pairing high glycemic foods with avocados reduces their ability to regulate appetite and energy. Instead, try a sprinkle of chia seeds or a low-sugar fruit like berries. They add flavor without the roller coaster. Here's the science. Sugary toppings cause rapid glucose spikes that avocado's fats can't fully buffer, leading to insulin surges and crashes. This disrupts hunger hormones like ghrelin, leaving you ravenous. Linda, a busy retiree volunteering at the library, found her energy tanking from these spikes. Switching to a touch of raw honey, which has prebiotic properties, stabilized her blood sugar. Honey's antioxidants also enhance avocado's heart benefits. If you're watching carbs, a pinch of cinnamon adds sweetness without sugar. Moderation is key. A teaspoon does the trick. Coming up, a pairing that's blocking your nutrients. Stay tuned. Mistake number 6, pairing with red meat, the nutrient blocker. Avocado with steak or burgers seems like a protein-packed win, but high-fat red meats can clash. Dorothy's son, Tom, loved avocado-topped burgers, only to find his cholesterol climbing. Why? Red meat's saturated fats compete with avocado's healthy fats for absorption, reducing the uptake of nutrients like folate and vitamin E, which are vital for immunity and bones. A 2022 Stanford University study showed that 84% of seniors had lower nutrient absorption with such pairings, weakening avocado's benefits. Like this, if meaty combos have backfired for you. This pairing doesn't boost nutrition, it can block it, leading to fatigue or weaker bones. Pair avocados with lean proteins like turkey or salmon instead. Here's why. Saturated fats from red meat bind to avocado's nutrients in the gut, forming complexes that your body can't use. Tom, a retired mechanic, saw his energy and cholesterol improve after switching to grilled fish with his avocado. Lean proteins provide amino acids that pair with avocado's fats for muscle repair and heart health. For vegetarians, lentils or tofu work well. This change lowers heart disease risk, as avocado's fats are anti-inflammatory. The next mistake is sneakier than you think. Mistake number 7, eating the pit, the toxin risk. Some folks grind avocado pits into smoothies, thinking they're nutrient-packed. Dorothy's friend, Betty, tried this for extra antioxidants, only to end up with nausea and stomach pain. The problem? Avocado pits contain persin, a fungicide toxic to humans, causing vomiting or worse, especially in seniors with sensitive stomachs. A 2021 Food Safety Journal reported that persin causes GI upset in 67% of adults who consume pits, with higher risks for older adults. Type toxin if you've heard these pit myths. This doesn't add health. It can harm your gut, leading to dehydration or worse. Toss the pit and stick to the flesh, which has all the nutrients you need. Persin is nature's way of protecting the seed, but it's indigestible for humans, fermenting in the gut and releasing toxins. It's like eating unripe berries. They're not meant for you. Betty stopped after one try and switched to avocado flesh for fiber and fats. If you want a smoothie boost, use avocado oil. It's safe and nutrient-rich. The pit's a no-go, but the flesh is gold. One last mistake to avoid, and it's a silent killer. Mistake number 8. Eating unripe or spoiled avocados, the bacteria blunder. Grabbing a rock-hard avocado or one with black spots seems fine, but unripe avocados are tough to digest, and spoiled ones harbor bacteria. Dorothy used to force down unripe avocados on toast, suffering cramps later. Why? Unripe avocados are high in tannins, which irritate the gut, while spoiled ones can grow listeria or mold, risky for seniors with weaker immune systems. A 2023 CDC study linked spoiled avocados to a 45% higher risk of foodborne illness in the elderly. Hit like if you've ever rushed an avocado. This doesn't nourish, it can infect, causing diarrhea or worse. Ripen avocados on the counter until slightly soft, and check for uniform green flesh. Tannins in unripe avocados act like sandpaper on your gut, while spoiled ones breed bacteria that can overwhelm immunity. Dorothy learned to ripen hers in a paper bag and check for spoilage. After switching, her cramps disappeared, and she enjoyed optimal nutrients. Ripe avocados deliver fiber and fats without the risks. Patience is key. Wait for that perfect ripeness. Now, let's tie it all together with a bigger picture. Avocados' bigger picture. Health and sustainability. Avocados aren't just good for you, they're good for the planet. Unlike exotic superfoods flown in from afar, avocados are often locally sourced in the U.S., cutting carbon emissions. They're a sustainable protein alternative to resource-heavy meats. Dorothy switched from beef to avocado-based meals, saving money and reducing waste. Plus, avocado's long shelf life means less food waste compared to delicate greens. Subscribe and hit the bell if you're committed to sustainable health hacks. Let's explore this further. Producing avocados uses less water than beef or almonds, making them eco-friendly. Many U.S. farms use regenerative practices that store carbon. Health-wise, studies from the American Heart Association and Harvard link regular avocado intake to lower risks of diabetes, heart disease, and cognitive decline. Dorothy's family saw better digestion, energy, and mood by avoiding these mistakes. Economically, avocados are affordable, often under $2 each, and versatile for salads, spreads, or soups. Wait. Before we wrap up, share this video with a caption like, "The avocado mistakes we're all making," and tag a friend who needs this. Here's your challenge. Next time you're at the store, grab a ripe avocado. Skip the excess portions, high-potassium foods, dairy, sugary toppings, red meat, pits, and unripe or spoiled fruit. Check your meds, too. Try it with berries, lean fish, or a sprinkle of nuts. Share it with a friend or family member. It's not just a snack, it's a step toward better health and a greener planet. If this resonates, share this video. Someone you know might be one avocado slice away from feeling their best. Here's to health, wisdom, and longevity, one bite at a time. Comment your first step below. What's one change you'll make today? Let's recap the key points to lock this in. First, avoid eating too much. Calorie overload negates benefits, per the 2022 AHA study. Stick to half an avocado. Second, skip high-potassium pairings. They strain kidneys, as shown by the National Kidney Foundation. Choose berries. Third, watch medication interactions. They raise clot risks by 38% per the American Geriatrics Society. Consult your doctor. Fourth, avoid dairy. It causes 59% more gut issues per UC findings. Try tahini. Fifth, ditch sugary toppings. They spike blood sugar per Frontiers. Use chia seeds. Sixth, no red meat. It blocks nutrients in 84% of cases per Stanford. Go for lean proteins. Seventh, don't eat pits. 67% toxin risk per Food Safety Journal. Stick to flesh. Eighth, avoid unripe or spoiled avocados. 45% illness risk per the CDC. Wait for ripeness. Finally, embrace avocados' health and eco-benefits. You've got this? Now go thrive.